Green light? Yellow light? Green light! Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are in the world. I'm Katie the Curious Katydid. I'm actually coming to you live for my first ever TikTok battle tonight, here where I am sitting live in New York's Hudson Valley. I'm actually going to be outdoors tonight. I couldn't get home in time for the battle, guys. We're going to have to battle it on the streets of the Hudson Valley of New York. I'm sitting outside the public library in Brewster, New York, in Putnam County in New York's Hudson Valley. It's a beautiful springy night, and I'm getting so excited. I'm like nervous. I don't know why I'm like nervous. I'm like, it's just like, we're just going live. We're just gonna have some fun tonight. But you ever get those nerves when you try something new that you've never tried before? I'm just in those nerves. It's like right before you go like skydiving or participate in a roller derby or participate in, I don't know, baking something for the first time and hoping it comes out of the oven in a fluffy way, right? Tonight is the battle to travel. This weekend, we're hoping to unlock a community trip from New York to Boston. That's right, you guys wanted to go out to Boston to meet my brother-in-law who works on the special effects, the zombies for The Walking Dead. He's so excited to meet all of you. But we got to figure out how to get there, right? And the last couple weeks, you guys have kindly been helping us warm up that travel fund. Tonight could be a big clinching turn in that with your help. Just so excited. We're going to be battling at 8 o'clock. Tea Leaf Reader. You guys know Tabitha. I feel funny battling Tabitha because I love Tabitha. Like, Tea Leaf Reader is the cutestest and the bestest and like the sweetest. And hello, hi Allison, thanks for sharing out the live. Welcome everybody in. I think I see Rosalind here, Jess is here. Hello everybody. You set your alarm so you wouldn't forget, Allison. I'm so excited you're here for all of us tonight. Tea Leaf Reader and I have been talking. We've tried to come up with some fun stuff that we hope will mutually entertain you. I like to think of tonight as sort of like a whose line is it anyway, maybe kind of lineup. There you go. It's a whose line is it battle lineup. Tea Leaf Reader and I hope you guys are going to have so much fun with us tonight. We do have some opportunity for audience participation. Hi, Harry. What's up? Guess what, guys? Tea Leaf Reader. Hi, Isaiah. How are you? Good evening. Welcome, everybody. So, well, maybe before I tell you guys more, tell me more how you're doing tonight. Let's just like warm up. I'm like getting all excited. How are you? Who's out there? How's your day going? How you feeling about this, the fun of a first battle with me here tonight? Thank you all so much for coming out to have some fun together. I'm like, I don't know. What's this going to be like? Your good Davy Dog is in the house. I see, right? We've got all the community VIPs are coming out. Hi, Saturn Dancer. The weather is so warm and humid in Connecticut. Oh, how you doing with staying cool? Monica, how are you? Hi, Andy. Andy Carolina. Like, are you able to stay cool, Saturn Dancer? Is it Monica joining the team tonight? I feel like I'm like, oh my God, we need the team tonight. Our first battle. Monica, thanks for joining the team this evening. Putting love goblins. We need all the love goblins for luck. Oh, this is like Popeye. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Love puffs. Part of this complete battle-ready breakfast thanks to Rick. Oh my God, of course. Love goblins. Summoning the love goblins. Summoning the lightning. I feel empowered. We need a little spice for the battle. Clearly, Monica. Thank you. This is perfect. Rick, I was just telling the truth, man. Like, I was happy I bumped into it. Davey, the battle's going to be at 8 p.m. And Tea Leaf Reader, apparently, has battled before. She's been a bit of a battler. She's been a bit of a big battler. She's been a bit of a big bitty... She's been a bit of a battler. Bonjour, Jeff Hickman. Thanks for the roses. You're oh so sweet. I thank you so. I don't know if you guys have heard this. I heard, like, I'm learning that roses, if you guys want to help, this is also to help you guys help for those of you who like battles, if you want to help the creators of your choice during a battle, I don't know if you guys already know this, maybe you already did, and I'm just learning this for the first time, but roses apparently are a great way to start the battle. And that's perfect because we're hoping to collect roses for our Boston trip anyway. So I said us. I'm like, maybe we could outfox Tea Leaf Reader. I love Tea Leaf Reader. Jeff Hickman, how are you tonight? Thank you so much for the roses, as I sang a moment ago. DC, you got the #1 gifter badge. Did you know that? Thank you, DC. The snow, Isaiah? There's no snow here where I am tonight. That's my bag full of food. No snow here tonight. It is so warm. Monica, yummy. Ice creamy delicious. Hi, William. Roses and taps, Davey? Yeah, so for any of you guys out there who have participated in the battle scene before, like Davey, I know. Hi, Gustavo, how's it going? What do we need to know? Like, what do you think I should know? So roses and taps. So we'll need that when the battle begins, apparently. So this is like, it's like New Age thumb wrestling 2.0. It's like we're going for boopage. I know you guys are expert boopers, though. I mean, this battle isn't even really about me. It's about you guys. It's like, I hope you guys just have a lot of fun with this. I know we have some expert boopers. I mean, Betty Boop thinks she's a booper. I think Betty Boop ain't never booped like you guys boop. You're the biggest, like there's the big bopper. You guys are the big boopers. Seriously. Like, ladies, gentlemen, and people of all genders, let's get ready for boopage. Tonight's 8 p.m. Battle Live will feature the likes of Jeff Hickman, Razzle 1955, Davey Dog, Monica C., and so many more as they boop their way to battle. Allison, we need the taps, girl. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, seriously, we need the taps. Like, it's like, Allison, my darling, for anybody who needs to hear it, let's do this. You know, this is our space, and it's no community without each and every one of you just bringing what you bring. That's it. Let's just go have some fun tonight. But so taps are important. Apparently roses are important. And this, I hope, can help you guys who do, if you, Allison, I know you're you're working on the stuff you're doing too. Like, if you ever want to try it, hopefully this is just good info. This is traveling, guys, right? We're traveling life inside and out. So Davey, there are points. I didn't even realize there are points, right? We're here traveling life inside and out. And tonight we're going to just have some fun and, just like we'd pull over to the side to look at a piece of art, right? We're going to pull over to the side tonight and take a look at TikTok battles and have some fun with them. And all of the fun is needed and welcome, right? Taps are beautiful. I appreciate them. Nobody has to tap, right? If you don't, you're supposed to tap something you like. So I appreciate that any of y'all like this stuff. Always grateful for all you guys. You battle every day? Oh, Rick, so taps are 1 point and you can get up to 3. Right? You could be rubbing my shoulders dude, you gotta cut me. You gotta cut me in line. Hi, John J. Trombino. It's John J. Trombino. We're gonna have so much luck tonight in this house, guys, with all you guys coming in. Monica, appreciate you. That's what we're doing tonight. Saturn Dancer, you're sweet. Oh, right. Look, I'm small, Monica. Katie, powering up. Ready, player 1. You have chosen the curious Katie did. Monica has powered Katie up with the lightning. Thank you, Monica. Maybe we'll need some of those power-ups, right? Oh my goodness. Lady M is in the house. Right? To use a glove, tap the glove to bring up the gift screen. Rick, is that something I do? What do we do with glove? Lady M joining the team tonight. On this night, as we go, what is a TikTok battle? Or I go, what's a TikTok battle? And you guys show me how it's done. Or if you're here and curious like me, let's just relax and see what this is all about. No, you do it, Rick. Okay, so if you're like me and you're new to battles, feel free to raise your hand in the comments. And we've got some wonderful experts in the house, like Rick, like Davey, who they support so many other wonderful creators. and participate themselves. Bonjour, Jeff Hickman. Thanks for the roses. You're oh so sweet. Last night and tonight, we thank you so. I actually do nothing. That's the best invitation I've had all day, Rick. Did you ever just have a day? What do I have to do? What do I have to do? Nothing. I should start putting nothing on my to-do lists. Do any of you do that already? Why have I not been doing this my entire life already? I'm going to put nothing at the top of my to-do lists. It's not making the to-do lists often enough because it's really important to complete your to-do lists. And so if I don't complete my nothing, what has this been about? Thank you for smiling says, yes, I do that every week. Hi, thank you for smiling. You're not an expert, Monica. Me neither. Monica, I extend my hand to you. Like, we shall hold hands. Monica, for anybody, take my hand. I don't know what's going to happen. I also realized I should keep my watch nearby. I don't even know. And so my pouch is over here with my watch on it. There it is. All right, we'll keep watching what time it is. Oh, okay. We got some time. So tell me more about your guys' day. Have you been able to get up to nothing? I know somebody was saying it's been dreadfully hot in where they are in Connecticut. You're fine, thank you for smiling. What are you sorry about? You be yourself. Tonight is a night to celebrate you guys. You know, this is another night, like this battle, it wasn't just something I randomly did, and it's totally fine. I mean, like, remember, here you do you. This just happens to be something that, again, Blue Shift Agency invited me to take part in. And as you guys saw, we had so much fun in New York. I'm like, you know what? Like, let's give this a try. Like, we're just gonna, like, have the fun. So Rick says, tap on the gift box in the present in the lower right. Oh, so Rick, so this is, maybe I'll pin this? Or Rick, Davey and Rick, I mean, you're both mods. Feel free to, like, pin your tips if you want everybody to see them. So if you're new and you want to participate, remember there's no pressure to participate. This is our time to do just what we're doing, which is to say, like, well, hi, how are you? Right? How was your day? We're going to do this, like, I'm going to try this battle thing for the first time. If you would like to participate in it, definitely, like, thank you to Davey and Rick and others for sharing how. Like, let me just officially ask the question to the experts in the room, for the beginners like me and anybody listening, right? What are the audience instructions for a TikTok battle? Like, maybe I'll just stop rambling for a second and let you guys officially answer that question. But remembering that likes and shares and follows also help, for sure. What? Sugar, oh, honey, John J. Trombino, you're a bunch of honeybee mischief, John J. Trombino. You're sweet and you're mischief. You're sweet and spicy. Space goes, how was my day? Well, I'm so excited to be here with you guys tonight. I had a bit of a challenging day at work, just kind of smoothing through or trying to smooth through some... Did you ever have a situation where you were like a little bristly with a colleague? There's something going on at my new job where I think there's some growing pains, I'm going to say diplomatically, between me and a colleague. And I called this out and said, listen, before things turn into a problem, I think we need to have some sort of mediated conversation. Which I say these things, guys. It's like, you ever say something you think you need, and then of course on the inside I was like, right? Like, oh no, a potentially confrontational moment. So I was equal parts sort of like trying to be brave, because I'm like, it's always best to nip in the bud, I think, if we can help it, these kinds of complicated situations. So to be honest, guys, I'm a little bit like, oh my God, we did it. Like, I asked for a mediated conversation. I received it. I believe I received the sort of, like, I think that conversation gave me enough information and enough exchange of understanding to hopefully that we'll move forward and it will be okay. But I had one of those scary days where it was like, okay, we got to go try to fix something that's not working between me and another person. Monica, you're the same way, right? Like, just so you know, being brave doesn't mean being fearless. I know other people have said it, other people wiser than I, but being brave doesn't mean being fearless. And I had to remind myself that. I'm like, ooh. It's like you can be scared and try it anyway. You can be scared and brave at the same time. Confrontation really scares you, to be honest, and you're working on it. That's right where I am, Monica. And I feel like I'm just getting too old and seeing too many of the results of not saying things when they ought to be said. It's so sad to me, right? Like when you can see situations kind of fester but it's so scary. At the same time, I'm like, okay, so we got to fix this, and sometimes the movies or TV shows kind of make it look a little easy. Like you can solve. Julie Truly in Kentucky in the house as we warm up for the battle. What's up, my friend? So I just want to encourage all of you guys out there. If any of you are like, of course, safety is important with confrontation, right? Like assess your situation, your safety, physically, emotionally, mentally come first. But if you're in a situation that is safe enough, I definitely am like, it's okay to be scared, but try to work on the, confrontation anyway that needs to be had. Oh gosh, Allison, you confronted someone at work that was trying to smear you on Facebook. Oh, how scary, Allison. Oh my goodness. How did it go for you? You just like tension at work too, Adela. I know, right? It's rough, because work, we shouldn't take our work too personally, right? On the one hand, hopefully we have a happy life outside of our work, but certainly we want to just be able to do our jobs and have an enjoyable day. And, not everybody's guaranteed to get along. I think our director was a little nervous about oh no, is Katie going to quit? Is somebody going to leave? As far as I'm like, let's just have conversations and try. And it was, as I said, super scary, but, I'm proud of myself for learning more about myself and learning more about somebody else. And we'll see. And if we need to have further conversations, that's the thing too. Like in TV and movies, they make it sometimes just for the time, right? Like you're going to have a confrontation with somebody and it's going to be like the one time it happens and then everything will be better. But I'm like, you know what? I also was sitting in the meeting going, we can just turn this into like I've opened the dialogue today. We can turn this into like a series of conversations and just continue to work on it. So I just still want to say to you guys, anybody out there who's trying to work on this stuff, I'm scared too. Like assess your safety first. And then I'm just with you, like fist bumps if you're just trying to figure it out yourself. Yeah, like just some friction. It's a long story and like we have more important things to do tonight. And plus I think it's resolved enough that it doesn't necessarily bear repeating. Monica, I see your questions. Any fun plans for the holiday weekend? You're working. Monica, can you remind me what you do? Will it at least be kind of fun? Davey, I sure will. If you can't use words at the library, where can you use them? Jeff, I love this. I'm like screen capping this. Oh my God. DDT. You work for AAA, Monica. Wait a minute. Sharon, how are you? Thank goodness we have Sharon here. We got all people representing in the house here. I just feel like I need to pin this. Oh my God, Aura, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to our travel community. Monica, I'm pinning this because, guys, I feel like, not to rub it in, Monica, I'm like, you work for AAA, but you have to stay home and work on the holiday. This probably happens to a lot of people at AAA, right? Bonjour, Jeff Hickman. Thanks for the roses. You've snagged title gifter of roses. Your sugar's dropping today. Sharon. It's not right. Girl, I'm gonna boop you with some sweetness. Boop, 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 boop. Your department's, are you like, you work like as an assistant, like for people who are traveling kind of thing? I just think that's sort of punny. I mean, Rick, that's sort of like a living pun. Like you're like the chia tree of puns over there at AAA, like a living embodiment. We stay home when the travel happens at AAA to help people travel. But that's, Monica, can I say thank you for your work? Seriously, Memorial Day, I'm sure you guys must like get calls for assistance like crazy. So thank you very much for doing what you do. Because I know I've used AAA. There's a Thanksgiving weekend one time when like we were driving in a terrible rainstorm and the axle, like we hit something, like we skidded on the road and hit the curb and it broke the car axle. It was like bad. It was like on a highway. and we needed AAA to save us. So thank you, on Thanksgiving. So thank you so much, Monica, for doing what you do for AAA. Sharon, you're diabetic and changed your meds. Sharon, if it helps, I'm booping your comment. Boop, Sharon, boop, Sharon. Lots of love to Sharon. I hope the sugar. I'm giving you some sugar, Sharon. Boop, 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 right along this comment. You just take it easy, my friend, and relax. And we're just gonna hang out and have some fun. Let me check our time. Oh, we're less than 5 minutes away, guys. Less than 5 minutes away, or something like that, with our battle, first time ever battle with Tea Leaf Reader. You guys know Tabitha, right? She pops in and out of the comments herself. Hold the gifts until the battle, Davey. Okay. So Davey, Rick, other moderators who know good tips on battling, please feel free to continue to teach us about this. I'm on the patio. I'm at the patio. I'm not at my home. I'm actually still at my job. I wasn't going to make it at home, like full disclosure. I'm still at my job using their Wi-Fi because I knew I wasn't going to make it home in time for the battle. Blue Shift Agency kind of assigned it to us this day and time, and I thought I might be, it was a time that I said I would be free, but I was like, oh my God, I'm not going to make it home for this. So we're going to sit outside, enjoy a nice sunset together, and have fun learning what these newfangled digital tickety-tock battle things are. We're gonna have some fun learning about that. Hi, Vusel. What time is it over here? With still the weather is open, like the sun is still up. So it's coming on 8 p.m. Eastern time for me. The sun will be setting on this battle. Ooh, guys, it's gonna be like a Western. That was bad whistling. Can I try that again? That was poor a second time, but hopefully you got my drift. It's like a Western. We're the battle at sunset. The battle with Tea Leaf Reader. Boop, I boop you, sunset. Boop, that is a kind of a pretty sunset, isn't it? Wait for 2 times or 3 times to gift. Okay, so Reed, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to our community. Lise, you made it! I'm so grateful to everybody here. I know some people want to be able to come tonight, like poor Sebastian. I just want to say out loud, if anybody has the capability, if nobody does, it's okay. But I know Sebastian put in a request, could somebody please record the battle? Because of the Swedish time, he was not sure he would be able to watch it. It's like too late in the evening for him. Like it's early morning for him. Reed in the UK, so nice to meet you. Welcome. So for those of you, Corey's in the house. This is so much fun, guys. Let's just go have fun with this battle. It's gonna be great. So if you don't know who I am, just in case, I want to welcome everybody one more time this evening before the battle starts. I'm Katie the Curious Katydid. If you don't know who I am, this is a travel channel that you've walked into, a local travel channel. The real bread and butter is every Sunday morning, for me anyway, Sunday mornings Eastern time, where I take walks throughout all the different villages of New York's Hudson Valley, the area of the world that I live in, just north of New York City. We take in the sights, we learn some history, we have some fun, and we travel life inside and out. These guys, if you're new here, definitely feel free to say hello to everybody and introduce yourself. I have never met a group of such kind, wonderful, amazing people. I want to thank our mods tonight. Definitely extra thanks to people like Rick and Sharon and Davey and everybody who's teaching us tonight. We have a very special night in here happening tonight. This is my first ever TikTok battle. For a little while, I avoided them because I wasn't sure. I kind of heard bad things about them at first, to be honest, like maybe a year or two ago when I was first getting on the app. But since then, I can see if people really put some effort to do some performance in them, I think they can be a good time. So I hope you guys will have some fun rooting us on. We're going to be going versus Tea Leaf Reader. Oh, wow, Vusal. Okay. Oh, wow. Late for you in Iceland. At least for me, that sounds like it's late. Right, Corey, this is like a marvelous group of people. So tonight I really celebrate you guys. As I started to say earlier, this was a battle I was invited. What changed my mind was a few of you were suggesting I try them. And on top of that, Blue Shift Agency, my live TikTok agency, was like, Katie, why not try a battle? And I'm like, well, you know what? At the end of the day, why not? if and Tea Leaf Reader and I have talked, we've put some effort into hopefully scripting a little bit of a night that I hope you guys will enjoy. And this is also just a first time trying it, to have fun, be curious, see what it's like. And if you guys have suggestions, I mean, I'm down for like doing something that you guys enjoy. I think I'm learning my battle philosophy is like, it's just sort of like a duet. Like it's a 2-person live where we can have some fun, being so grateful to you guys. Hopefully we give you some laughs tonight and have some fun. I don't want to reveal too much of anything. Uh-oh. We've got an invitation.
Oh,
Someone's knocking at our door.
it is myself, Commander Jokester. Is that my good friend, Katie the Curious? Katie did.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening to everybody on all sides of the battle table. Thank you so much. Now, I just want to double check who I'm talking to. Is this Miss Tabitha, the Tea Leaf Reader, or is this possibly one of her many fabulous alter egos?
You're with Tabitha, the Tea Leaf
Okay.
Reader.
Excellent.
But I am embodying physically the form of Commander Jokester, yes.
Indeed. I wanted to double check because even alter egos deserve identity affirmation.
See, this is such a fabulous person. If you don't, you gotta follow Katie. Katie, I discovered her, I'm an early morning person, and Katie likes to take her community on these grand adventures around the Hudson Valley area of New York. And sometimes you get a little bit of history. We have a lot of ongoing jokes. And it's such a good time. She's so warm and caring. She will break out into song. I think you'll tell really quickly why they matched us up. We have a similar vibe.
Right? I think, right?
Maybe.
I'm like excited. Right? We kind of do. And I think, I mean, you have your antenna on the outside and I have mine on the inside. I know I constantly feel alien in the world and just like traveling it and exploring it. So I definitely want to greet Tabitha's community. As a matter of fact, guys, I'm a member of Tabitha. Like, we are actually members of each other's community, like IRL. Like, I subscribe to Tabitha's channel. I think I'm all for her message of like both the joy of learning arts and crafts and divination and all these wonderful creative philosophies, and at the same time create your fate, right? Like, believe in yourself always. So I think it's kind of, I feel like this battle is just going to be like, I think you're cool, Tabitha. Like, right? It should be like, Katie, you're nice. And I'm going to be like, oh my God.
Look at the roses you're getting. Let's go. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And guys, this is Katie's first time battling. And what we love to do as a Sugar Cube community is we love to help first time battlers. We love to, we're still learning too. So this is going to be fantastic. Yeah, we're, right? Even if we think we're an expert, I'm still learning about tarot. You know?
I barely know about tarot. I know what would be a terrible thing if I didn't learn about tarot. But
so many puns. And Queen Daisy just followed you. All right.
Oh boy,
yeah.
Yes, please, guys.
Mods already love you.
I appreciate it. Thank you, everybody. I mean, certainly, I think a lot of you guys in our community already follow Tabitha. If you don't, I definitely strongly, like, if you're just looking for positive people, educational people who are like totally down, like we would be wearing antennae because we want to, like,
yes,
this is like living authentically over here. So Tabitha inspires me all the time. I was so happy to be paired with her.
Yeah. And it was funny because we were already talking, like you were like, okay, I'm finally ready. I want to do a battle. Who wants to battle? And I saw you and I was like, oh, you finally emerged somewhere, because I know you have your own Discord for your subscribers, but I was like, I want to be able to talk to Katie. And I wasn't on the radar yet in your world. And then you popped up and I was like, ah! Okay. Yeah.
So some people, I see somebody, so like, can I ask? Because this is my first battle, and anybody who out there who has never battled before or who's thinking about going live, I invite you guys to tune in to my questions, because this is a good opportunity for you guys to learn, because I'm literally, like Tabitha, this is my first time ever battle. So if I accidentally mute the whole thing and delete it or something, I apologize. But I do want to ask, so Tabitha, somebody's asking, Lady M was asking, who starts the battle?
What we do is, you will notice if you ever are on your own and you want to do this, near the bottom of the screen, you see co-host with those two rings. next to the co-host rings are boxing gloves, and you would hit that, and then the other person would have to accept. Here, I'll show you. I'll hit it now. You don't have to accept. See how it pops up? Start match. You can just ignore it.
I don't have a pop-up yet, but I believe you.
Oh.
I can try on my end. Is it like a funny thing where like...
Yeah, maybe you have to try it on your end.
I'll try it on my end.
Oh, no, I have to hit start match. That is why.
Oh, you're good. You're good. So I should stop what I'm doing?
You might already be ready.
I might already be ready. This is interesting. So guys, welcome to Katie learning how to battle. So, and then Tabitha, can everybody, like I can only see my people's comments, or is it like both these are
that's very good. So we can only see each other's chats, comments. So sometimes people will sneak over to the other side and see, oh, are they being nice about the other person? But we have no problem with that here. Interesting, huh? Yeah, they'll do some little intel. That's one of my favorite things to do. I'm that person. But what's really fun about this is that we can say, hey, you know, Luke G has said, let him cook, you know, or whatever it is that's coming up in our chat. So it's a fun interaction. And guys, for round 2, we're going to play Mad Libs for round 2.
You guys see Tabitha? One of the secrets we could cover tonight.
Yeah, so we're gonna figure out how to do that after round 1. We have a good idea of what we're doing, but just wanted to confirm with you verbally. We'll do that after the first round. Do you want to get started? Because we have people who've been very patient.
Oh yes, Queen Daisy, I just want to say hi. Thank you so much for the follow and welcome. Tabitha, let's get ready to rumble.
Let's rumble. You guys are ready? The Sugar Cube Council is ready. Those Katie dids, they're on it.
Got my dids on this, guys. Let's show you how this is done. Let's do this.
All right, get ready to tap that screen. Now you
my first accept. I'm accepting right now. Oh my god. Let's do this. Oh my god.
So kiddos, you want to tap that screen for the person that you are helping out and send some roses, won't ya? That helps so much. It not only helps with the algorithm, but it helps accumulate points. You can see up here how people are doing. You automatically get 3 points just for tapping the screen furiously. Thank you so much, all, for so many points. See, I told you this would be very competitive. She has many loyal people. Look at her loyal people giving so much to her. Thank you, Kiva Louise. Thank you, Ducky. Thank you, Jordan. Oh, Luke G's making it spicy. This planet has so much spice.
You know, our roses in this community activate on RN Disney Princess mode, so I would just like to say, bonjour, Jeff Hickman, thanks for the roses. You're oh so sweet. Thank you so. Bonjour, there's Squirrel Nanny, and there's Davy. I think I saw Jeff Hickman too. Oh, Margaret sending roses are beautiful, I supposes, as you guys all show me how a battle's done.
Oh, you are getting so many gifts from those who love you.
I thank you, Tabitha, for introducing me to this such fun occasion. Welcome to Bad Disney Improv, here tonight with the Curious Katie Did, that's me, and Tabitha warmly supporting me in my madness.
Oh, isn't it fun to go on TikTok battles? Oh, aren't we lucky to have this app where we meet all our friends on who we can depend, whether all they can do is gift or tap.
Oh my god, Disney freestyling! Tabitha, look at you!
Keep those taps coming, Sugar Cubes! Thank you so much, we reached our target! Uh-oh! Quack, 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 quack.
Tabitha,
this is our penguin. This agreed to be our penguin tonight.
Oh my goodness, this is adorable. Oh, wonderful, because Tabitha, we were going to talk a little bit about Antarctica, I understand. The theme
there was that happening.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All we need is love, love from Davy Dog. All we need is love, love from Davy Dog.
Thank you so much for the ducky from Ducky. Tater Tot, I love you too. That's how we do. Thank you so much, guys. I'm watching more of the fun of who's giving what. Veronica Rose music with the finger hats. People talk so much with the hands as they show their love. Oh my gosh. 3 times gifting points are coming up. Look, gee, that's right. We got that bear. That's like Care Bear energy. Did we lose the volume on Katie? How did that happen? I didn't mute her. Is there just so much happening here? Okay, now, wait. Oh, we gotta do our dancing. Thank you for the confetti, Ducky. Thank you, Julie. Julie's here, my sugar cube. Thank you, Ducky. Ducky. Title gifter of the finger hearts. That is Julie all the way. Thank you for this heart toast.
With love and luck here now. That didn't
Thank you for the paper crane. Very beneficial, the paper crane. If anyone has a glove, and your side, Katie might have gloves, boosting gloves. They are a special gift that they will find as an exclusive gift. If your side, Katie, has any boosting gloves, do not drop them. Do not use them.
Don't drop the glove.
Don't
boosting glove. Don't drop it. Whatever you do.
Use timers.
Guys, should I trust Miss Tabitha?
I am Commander Jokester. Would you trust Commander Jokester?
Do I trust Commander Jokester? We haven't even had dinner yet. I don't know.
Thank you, Callie, for that fabulous bear.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you for the roses, Ducky. Yeah, you do not want to drop any boosting gloves. You do not want to press any boosting gloves first before you give donuts.
So no boosting gloves before donuts.
No.
Okay.
No boosting gloves before donuts. And no sending several donuts at a time to get multiple points. No, that is not what boosting gloves are for.
Thank you, Tabitha, for being so honest and forthcoming with information. I'm completely sure I can trust all of this.
I am Commander Jokester, my friend.
I'm sorry, Commander Jokester. I apologize. Indeed.
It's okay. My frog and I, we appreciate you. We see you.
Thank you. I do apologize.
Oh, this is so fast. What's going to happen?
Oh my goodness. Bonjour. Oh.
See how quickly it goes.
Wow.
It is invigorating. Isn't that nuts?
This is so fast. I had no idea.
Uh-huh.
I'm excited for you, Ted. Good job, Team Sugar Cubes.
Good job, Katie. That was we really had to work together. Thank you, Team Sugar Cube Council. Ducky is
supporting a wonderful creator.
So the first thing we want to do when we are done with the battle, Katie, and this is Commander Jokester being honest, we want to thank our people. So you will notice near the bottom of your screen, you can open up a little window if you hit your person that says MVP on it. And then you can see the contributor rankings. So the first thing we want to say, if we can, is thank you, MVP Ducky. You got a boosting glove. Also, Jordan, you got a boosting glove. Thank you so much. Luke G, fantastic. Oh, Tater Tot, spoiled redhead. Isn't that cool?
It's so cool. Julie. I want to talk over you, though.
Christine, all making my heart go. Now you can do it.
Now I can do it. Thank you so much, Commander Jokester. I want to thank Razzle19 as a challenge contributor. I want to thank Squirrel Nanny, Lise, the artist formerly known as Mother of Goats. I want to thank Davey, another challenge contributor. Sharon, another challenge contributor. Elizabeth Mickey, thank you so much for coming out. I saw you go by and by and by. And of course, Jeff Hickman, lead singer of the fictional rock band Weenus. Does your community, Tabitha, know that they can come over to our community and join one of three or four actually now fictional rock bands? It's really
we know now,
but right, we'll tell you all about it if you come over. Lady M, yes. Julie Truly in Kentucky, Reet, one of our newest community members, and Miss Margaret. I want to thank all you guys. This is awesome. Look at you guys go. Thank you all so much for taking me on my guys. You are the first. I'm gonna take screen caps of this and put this on the community refrigerator. It's not a real refrigerator, but you know how your mom puts when you did a good job on the fridge. I'm seriously yes. All you guys on the fridge. Thank you, really. Thank you all so much. I'm taking a screen cap. I'll never forget the first 10 people to be here, and Tabitha 11, not to mention everybody watching, to help with the battle tonight. You guys are the best.
Well, we have no bad vibes here, but we're still going to clear it with selenite. Anybody who needs some clarity, some clearance, you need your energy cleared, there you go. All right. Do we want to explain the Mad Libs? And are you comfortable emceeing that, or do you want me to MC? Because Katie does Mad Libs for her community all the time. And we're going to do Mad Libs for second round. But did you get my message about that?
Yes, I did. I just want to make sure to answer a comment here. Lise, you don't have to do, we have a goal for roses tonight. Like I have 1,000 rose goal tonight if you want to choose something. But you don't have to pick specific gifts at all. It's okay, whatever you want to do.
Thank you, Duck, by the way, and Nanner Boo Boo, Jordan, and Myra, and Sing with Veronica for getting us our gift goal.
Exactly, baby. Jersey Mike, what's up? I know, it's okay. Well, see, guys, this is actually best of three tonight. I want to make sure to share that.
Exactly. It's best of three.
Best of three tonight. So Jersey Mike, if you want to, we'll see. We see some more people coming in the room. If you guys want to try to help the Katie Did win here, you got another shot.
And one of the best things you can do as well is share the live when at the beginning. You can share the live now, of course. That helps too. Because all those things help teach Jerry algorithm. Did you get that?
Hey, Striker's mom? No, wait, no, I didn't.
Jerry, I'm sure we can say algorithm, but help Jerry know that there's fun things happening. So tapping the screen, sharing the live, comments galore. Okay, but let's talk.
Striker's mom, thanks for sharing.
Yes. Let's make sure we're clear on how Mad Libs work, and then we can roll into the second battle because I know people's time is precious. And thank you guys for sharing the time with both of us. Mwah!
Absolutely.
So you want to give the rundown quickly on Mad Libs for those who maybe didn't grow up in the 90s and 80s.
Right. So Mad Libs is actually a published thing. Like if you put Mad Libs, and search for it, here on TikTok or something like that, you'll see that there's like lots of books and pads and things that you can buy. And it's silly. It's just meant to be relaxing, fun, and silly. They might take, for example, a well-known song, and you open it, and there's a bunch of blanks in it. And the idea here is you call out words blindly, silly words that you know. You just call them out, and you're basically filling in the blanks. And at the end, you get to reread what you've made. And we play this all the time on my channel, Wednesdays, Thursdays, sometimes Friday nights. And it's just silly. You end up rewriting we did Where Have All the Cowboys Gone last night. They're silly. It was very... Yeah. Oh my goodness. You guys will...
Exactly. So get your brains ready. Sorry to talk over you, but get your brains ready, both sides of us. So the way we're going to do this is Katie's going to MC, and I think it makes sense to just get the words now, and then we'll do the battle. And after the battle's been a little bit in, we will read both of our different results. So we're both going to have our own stories. So what do we need first, Katie?
So first, and by the way, guys, tonight in our community, I'm probably just going to pull the first word I see, right? Is that the rule tonight? It's going to be a little bit different. I usually pull 7
as fast as possible.
But so tonight, just the first word I see. So take a moment. We say in our community, Tabitha, please now take a moment to meditate. Liberate your mind. Please take a moment to conjure the silliest words that make you giggle and go, hoo-hoo, whenever you say them. Maybe it's a word like poppycock or happenstance. I don't know, whatever makes you giggle. And here we go. So we need your silliest nouns.
All right, same thing over here. Give us your silliest noun. We need, what was it, 4 nouns?
We actually will need 4, yes, it looks like 4 nouns. Nouns and nouns.
We're on the lookout for nouns, Sugar Cubes.
And by the way, we like to define them because you're not required to know grammar. A noun is a person, a place, or thing. So like a unicorn, a rock, a job, a truck. Those are nouns. Water, exactly.
Penguin.
I know it's shooting by, guys. If I don't pick your word tonight, just know it's a night where only the first word I saw was oyster on my end.
I saw pony and I saw rectangle. I'm just filling in more noun as I see it, and I see dirt. I see dirt. I read cube at the same time, so I'm getting in my nouns. Okay. Did you get your first 3 words? The nouns.
I think we need, right? Noun. So it's okay. It's 3 nouns actually. Yep. Okay. I'm locked in for my first 3 nouns.
Okay. And then it's going to be a total of 11 words, so bear with us. So we need what? 2 adjectives now?
And an adjective, guys, is a description word. So like brown or smelly or wrinkly. So right, our first, you guys have some fabulous Mad Libs words.
So if you just joined us like Topher Talks, welcome on in. We are looking for adjectives for Mad Libs. Yep, we're doing Mad Libs before the second battle. It's a best 2 of 3. Okay. Oh, excellent. And that's a great adjective. I got pretty and I got green. Topher talks with the green.
I got fluffy
Ooh,
and bird.
talkative was good, which is what we are. Isn't it, Elizabeth?
Absolutely. Let's see here.
Green again from Julie. All right. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to need 4 plural nouns.
And a
So
plural noun. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I said you should MC, and then
You're good. What you doing there, jokester? I'm changing the rules.
yeah.
No, you're good, friend. So a plural noun, right, is just add an S from duck to ducks, right? From TikTok to TikToks, right? From battle to battles,
Donut to donuts.
right? It's a person, place, or thing where there's more than one of them. So
I saw people, Sasquatches, pinwheels, cookies.
maybe we need, remember what was our like collective nouns for like live streamers? A stream of streamers. Let's see.
Cute.
We had a few of them.
Yeah, we're gonna go for this next one very quickly. So we just need our last 2 words after Katie's able to catch up with us, and then we're gonna play the second. We're gonna do the second battle. So thank you again. I just figured it would be easier to do it this way, and you can already tell, like, probably the battle would be over at this point.
Right,
'Cause it's a bit
exactly.
of explanation.
Got you, Stones fan. All right, I'm done with my 4 plural nouns.
And then what do we have?
Looks like, Miss Tabitha, lastly, this is your last chance, guys, to get in your word for Mad Libs. 2 more adjectives. Adjectives are back to description words like smelly, fluffy, stinky, etc.
Windy, icy.
I see you, Tabitha, and only you in my gratitudes for tonight.
Oh my lord.
Patrick,
Ooh,
what are you doing in there, making
I saw
trouble?
curly and I saw soft. Soft reminds me of my penguin's featheriness.
It looks beautiful.
It does, doesn't it?
Let's see here. Okay, we got
Thank you. Ooh, catchy's good too, C-Max. Welcome home, C-Max. Ticklish was good too.
that's
See, I see why Katie will take a whole string of all your suggestions. All right.
It's just so much fun to take 47
Yeah.
suggestions.
Yep. Are you good over there? Can we do
We are locked
Right.
and loaded with our vocabulary. We are grammarians
Right.
ready to battle for second time.
Mad Lib Warriors? Away!
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm hitting accept. Boom!
Get your fingers to tap!
Let's
Tap it away, tap it away! And if you have roses, thank you for roses.
We need the biggest many
The
moving boots.
Edward, thank you very much for roses. And we also have whatever our gift is. Oh yes, we have our gift goal right now. If that's easy for you, grab it. If not, that is okay. Holy calico!
Remember, we're trying to travel to Boston on this. You're unlocking our trip to Boston with this. Thank you guys so much. And bless you,
That's right.
Tabitha. Bless you, jokester, if that was a sneeze.
No, I am just beside myself with the love I'm seeing from Kiva and Julie at the moment. Thank you so much.
Amazing. Really, guys.
The
Thank
Ducky
you.
dropped the glove on speed. Yes, Ducky dropping glove on speed is very smart.
Should we read our stories, Tabitha?
Oh yes, thank you for reminding me. You want to go first?
Sure, we can go first. All right, guys. Welcome to another edition, a battle edition of Mad Libs to Peace Theater. I'm your host, Phyllis Stein. Let's get into this quickly. Oh my goodness, with confetti everywhere. Antarctica. Do you know much about Antarctica? Antarctica is a barren, icy super Dave with very little oysters, fierce motley crews, and very, very fluffy temperatures here on Earth. Let's see here. Yes, it's also home to a myriad of very burnt wildlife. Let's see here. There are microbes, noodles, boogers, colossal battleships, leggy flows of streamers,
Send your donuts with the boosting glove.
bristles, and a large. Let's see. There's a large flow of streamers with shiny, windy bristles and large, spoiled jaws. Did you know all this
Wow.
about Antarctica? I've learned
That's
something.
facts about Antarctica.
I've learned you're silly. I've learned you're silly. That's what I've learned about Antarctica.
At fluffy temperatures. The fluffiest. Oh my god, I've never seen so many donuts at one time, and it makes sense that was from
You guys are
Lucy.
bringing those
Thank
donuts.
you, Brooke.
Ready for her.
Thank you, Tater Tot.
Oh,
Thank you. Who's peaches and cream? What was that? All right.
come on, guys.
Fabulous cake. See how creative that community is. See what that creative community do. Good on you, Katie and the
She's
Curious
little kitty
Kitty.
paws. It's adorable. Oh,
Right? There's so many good gifts.
but quick, your story. Over to the jokester. Commander Jokester, please regale us.
All right. Antarctica is a barren, icy pony with very little rectangle, fierce dirt. Ooh, fierce dirt would be a great band name. Dang. And the pretty temperatures on Earth. Yet, it is also home to a myriad of green wildlife. There are microbes, people, accurate actually, colossal Sasquatches. Dance, thank you for the confetti. Leggy pinwheels, the size of dinner plates. Giant cookies with shiny curly bristles and a large soft jaw. That's Antarctica.
Please, thank you for joining us on this marginally, not at all accurate documentary on Antarctica. We hope you enjoyed learning nothing but misinformation about Antarctica.
Also, quick shout out. Thank you, Jordan, for the penguin. The penguin.
Oh my goodness, guys, you're so adorable. Hello, Jeff Hickman. Thanks for the paper crane. I smile, Jeff Hickman. Oh, you're so insane.
And you're living and you're giving a rose.
We gotta mix it up, huh?
In a rose. So my dad went to, no, he didn't go to Antarctica. My dad worked for the Antarctic program, and all I got was this shirt.
Jokester, what did your dad do? Was there like interest? Like, that's such a cool share. Like,
My dad was the senior construction coordinator for about 25 years.
25 years?
Yes.
Oh my gosh,
In-
I'm eating roses while we're talking, but I'm listening.
So yeah, enjoy your roses. You deserve them, and so many more. Oh, thank you for the boosting gloves. So, ultimate points will be, guys, if you don't already know, and also Katie's side, hit a boosting glove and then give gifts. Especially the donut is a really good one. You want to give donuts after you hit the boosting glove, and that gives you the opportunity to open up multiple points. Jersey Mike, thank you, my love. Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you for that, Galaxy. Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, and it gives you multiple points with that. We have had a wonderful time with Katie. Thank you for being so gracious to the Sugar Cube Council.
Of course. Thank you for your hosting, guys. It's wonderful to meet all you guys. It's clear how much you absolutely love Tabitha, and I want to say thank you guys so much here. Like, I'm feeling the love over here as well. Like, thank you guys all, like, so much. I think I can push the button again, right?
Katie, I was going to say specifically, we want to thank our contributors. MVP Jordan. We got Ducky right behind. Tater Tot, Jersey Mike with that Galaxy at the last moment. Luke J. Strong. Let him cook. Elizabeth, Mikey, Mickey. Sorry, Elizabeth Mickey. Nice to meet you, and thank you for helping. One magical woman here. Julie Fitzgerald Moss. And then, of course, we got Kiva Louise as always. And Peaches before Beaches.
Nice. What a beautiful crowd. Queen Daisy, nice to meet you. I'm so excited to be meeting everybody here. So, and thank you for our contributors. That's the specific phrase. Is that what I'm, is that?
I'm sorry, I was so excited because Trouble's in here and I wanted to say hi to Trouble, and Jordan was saying something. I was like, I don't know, Jordan, I think it'll be fun. So Jordan is a friend. We have some mutual friends too, and we're making those mutual friends. She's also in blue, and she's like, they better not put us against each other. I'm like, I was really scared too because there's a big Venn diagram here with Katie in my own community.
Right. There's a big heavy crossover for sure. Like, Jersey Mike is like obviously in both battles at the same time. Like both sides, I mean. So, but I want to we thank our contributors. That's the phrase specifically?
Yeah, I mean, you open it up and it says what, top contributors when you open up your little thing that you're going to put on your fridge?
I mean,
Contributor
okay,
link. So yeah, I mean, we're contributors, but Katie, you put the Katydid sparkle on everything, don't ya?
oh, well, thank you. That's very sweet. I just want to make sure if there's like a script,
Yeah.
in a battle, because
Yeah.
we're also curious now, you guys, to try a battle. Like, what are we supposed to be doing? So
It's etiquette. It's etiquette to straight up thank your people who got you to your win.
but there's not like a specific script, is my point.
No, trouble. Cheers. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I think there's not a specific script, apparently. So, okay, I definitely, of course, want to thank Jeff Hickman, challenge contributor, Squirrel Nanny, formerly known as Mother of Goats, Jamie, Davy Dog, challenge contributor, and thank you, Davy, also for teaching us everything we've been learning tonight about the battles. Thank you again to Elizabeth. Thank you, Margaret, Patty Z, Michael P, and Reet and Striker's mom. Oh, aren't you amazing? Every one of you tonight in my heart. We will be going to Boston, and it's thanks to you for unlocking deep travel here tonight.
Let's go, Boston. Oh, I haven't seen the bee yet on my as a gift. Thank you so much. Ain't she fun? Ain't she fun, Tater Tot? I told you we'd have a good time. Trouble with the Davy Hartney. Thank you so much. What did I want to say? I heard that maybe you might be interested. I heard you might be interested. This is the after party. Guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. I heard that someone in your community might be interested in some property.
Oh, I'm not quite sure. Was there something? Where were you talking about there, Tabitha? Tell me more here.
Let me check my book. Yeah, there is property available. Are you interested in island living? Oh, what has happened? What has happened to the glorious Katie of the Katydids? She's so curious.
Hello, property, you say? Excuse me, I had to borrow Katie's body for a minute. I don't often show my face on camera, you must understand. I'm Flora.
This is the first time.
My name is Flora, I'm a fairy realtor. I'm a fairy realtor, and as soon as somebody starts talking about property, I like to show up. You see, normally on Katie's live streams, you see, Katie sometimes, honestly, it's hard for her to focus sometimes. She gets very excited about everything she sees in the world. But she likes to stop sometimes to look at interesting stumps, interesting leaves, and I like to take this opportunity to make a little money. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a girl's got to look out for herself. A fae girl, you know what I'm saying? So I'm Flora, the fairy realtor. You see, I'm a fairy realtor to all the magical folk who accidentally got stuck over here in the colonies. You know, the little fairies who like to eat the sugar, got locked up in a sack of flour, and then sailed over from the kingdoms over to the colonies way back in the day. At this point, my accent doesn't necessarily feel very British. It's because I'm a Staten Island fairy, you see. So I heard about this opportunity to expand my business, and I had to just take Katie over for a second to hear more about Antarctica. So there's land available, you're telling me? I could expand my business because I was talking to Abominable.
The land is available, and by you using your beautiful accent, you unlocked the New Jersey Devil. All right, so let me tell you, the New Jersey Devil does come out on Sunday nights when we do the Sunday night showdown. It's no big whoop, but you can check it out in my profile for the details. I believe it's up there. But this is hot property. It's erupting now. Are you interested in island living?
Island living. You see, I was talking with the Abominable Snowman the other night, and I tried him in something in the valley, but he was getting a little sweaty. You know, this time of year, it's not good for him. Do you know what an Abominable Snowman smells like in July in New York's Hudson Valley? I mean, I was trying to find him something. It's, you know, I mean, it was just saying. So Devil, Devil, did I see you with the Beltane a few weeks ago? Was that you?
I will not disclose that. But yes, I am familiar with Yetis. It's a little bit difficult to see, but I am familiar with the Yetis and their smells, but not the way that you described. But if you're interested in some hot property, we got some hot property. It's so hot, it's a volcano.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, and it's the southernmost point in the Ring of Fire. You find it? It's right about, right here. Yeah, it's right here. One of these islands. It's the Ross Island. The Ross Island was discovered in 1909, so you know it's got Good bones.
1909. Oh my God, I got socks older than 1909. My God, that's crazy. Oh my God. Guys, I've been
Tell me
alive for
about
like,
that.
it's hard being a fan. Oh my God, this is crazy. This is crazy. Oh my God. When you're alive for like multiple centuries as one of the fairy folk, I mean, I can't even believe it. 1909. Oh my God. Seems like
Fellow
yesterday.
cryptid here. Fellow cryptid here. This is a rare magma type of an island.
Ooh, tell me about that. What does that mean? What does that mean? How do I
Well, that
spell
means
that?
that island is a volcano. It's it's Mount Erebus,
Mount Erebus. This
named
is the real name.
after
This is the Muggle
you.
name.
Like
Like if I look it up in a book, the Muggles will know this. This is the Muggle name.
you would probably, this is a name that I'm kind of dropping a name here. Erebus is like this god, and people who love mythology will recognize Erebus. I believe was like the god of the night and the dark.
Ooh, Erebus. It sounds like Arabliss to me. This tell me
Oh,
more.
it is. You're in for a treat. I highly recommend this property. There's a rare magmatite. It's a 12,444 feet. It's the world's only phonolite volcano. You know what that means, Flora?
That means I got to phono home.
You can. You better phono immediately to
To
get
phone
this
us right
piece of
now. That
property.
means you need to phone us right now here at this live. If you
Phone
want to
it.
buy this property, this property sounds
Phone
like
in now.
right
You
now.
want to phone it immediately because it spews around 80 grams of gold daily. That's a $6,000 value every day. This property, it pays for itself. It's a true investment.
This is New Jersey Devil. I feel like we got to pair up here. We got to do something. I mean, we're like the tri-state area. It's like the tri-state area, magic folk, realtors. I think we need to have a meeting or something because this sounds like too much of an opportunity to pass up. In fact, I think tonight, what would you say tonight? We might be interested in helping you all to acquire this magical tract of land. What would you say to this? Hello again. If you're just joining us, my name is Flora. I'm a fairy realtor. I've temporarily taken over the body of Katie because this deal was too good not to possess, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yes, you know it.
That's right. That's right. Right? Hello,
It's the
Armageddon.
whole Ross Island. But forget about just one little volcano. It's an island that is a volcano, and you get $6,000 every day from it just spewing. It's erupting now. This is property erupting now.
Property erupting now. What sort of wildlife could we expect to see in that part of the world? I mean, like, do we have to shove each other? Like I as a fairy, I'm tiny. Would I have to shove people out of the way to get at the little snowflakes on my tongue? I mean, what's the deal? Like, what?
You don't have to worry about the polar bears. That's up north. No elves either.
They're not a problem. They're drinking Coca-Cola. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
that's true. They do drink that. You got big spiders the size of dinner plates. But they're friendly and they communicate. Don't make that face. You're a fairy. You get along with the insects. We see you.
It's no problem. You see, it's just Charlotte and I. Charlotte and I had a little bit of a tangle up one time at the fairy prom. I just would be very concerned I'd bump into her. But that's a whole other magical story.
Thank you, Trouble, for the support. Trouble seems interested in this property. Did we want to see if our communities were interested in getting this property and see if they
Why not? I think it's very important. Maybe we could. Would it be fun to bid on the property, guys? Who might like to own a fictional tract of land in Antarctica?
Well, it's real, but we're fictionally buying it.
Got it. So we're selling them. We're selling you the Brooklyn Bridge at an even better price.
That's right. That's right.
Like to fictionally own a real place. This is your only opportunity tonight to fictionally own a real place.
All right. Yeah. So what do we think? It's 8:38. Do we want to give them 5 minutes and see who's top gifter? Do they want to be a title gifter of something? What is it? What you're the real estate expert here.
Well, yes. Okay. Very good. So in our community, I think among the magical fairy folk, it would be a good idea if maybe the title gifters. Let's do the title gifters because you need a title to own a place anyway. So why don't we say, right? So if you would like to own fictionally this real tract of land, I mean, I got to tell you, as a realtor, I like to do the fictional owning of the land best because that's no maintenance. If you really own a place, you got to mow the lawn, right? But if you fictionally own a place, then you can just have the bragging rights with none of the responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? You have Monopoly money, Patrick? That's perfect. Let's see it. Let's see it.
Got Monopoly money. So if you would like to get this piece of property, let's go to 8:45 on the clock for the Eastern Standards. That gives a 6-minute time. If anybody wants to get this piece of property, drop your gifts. Make sure you're a title gifter if you feel comfortable. You may already be a title gifter, and roses are perfect. The finger hearts are perfect. The donuts are perfect. Julie's claiming it with the finger hearts. Jordan says she wants it. She's got the title gift of the roses. I better be taking notes.
Jersey Mike has just dropped a galaxy. I think he's very interested in owning this property.
Oh my God, this was an excellent idea. I can't keep up, so roses for Jordan. And by the way, kiddos, if you are still the title gifter, you know what? I'm going to make an exception. I'm going to make a very special Sunday night showdown.
Oh, Jeff Hickman is saying the title gifter of roses.
Everybody who's a title gifted right now for the Antarctica, Ross Island, Mount Everest, volcano. You don't have to, you can forget about it, making sure you're title gifted by Friday. You will get your 3-card tarot reading. I'm making it happen. So Julie and Jordan, you got yours. Thank you for the finger hearts, Julie. Thank you, Jordan, for the roses. And not to be forgotten, Ducky, again with the confetti. You didn't even need to do that.
This is crazy. On my end, we've got Jeff Hickman becoming the title gifter of roses. Jersey Mike is dropping a galaxy for each hand. I haven't had this much space in my hand since I ate my snack and wondered why I didn't eat it so fast, because then I had no snack and there was too much space in my hand. My goodness. Jeff Hickman.
I love you, Ducky. I'm following you back.
You guys are the sweetest and the best. Tommy Collins, bonjour, Tommy Collins. Thanks for the roses. You're oh so sweet. We thank you so. I think. Sorry.
Thank you, Jordan, for letting me know that Ducky also has the confetti. Oh, Kiva Louise, you have a chance to get some hot property. It's erupting now. Once again, if you just joined us, this is the lovely Katie did. Curious Katie. Katie did. You know it. But she's presenting as Flora, the fairy real estate agent, and I am the New Jersey Devil. Right now, we are selling off, fictionally, but selling off the real piece of property that's erupting now in Antarctica to any title gifter, and also the title gifters for me will get a 3-card tarot reading guaranteed. Guaranteed. There's no tricks here. It's for the Sunday night showdown, 6:30 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. You will find the property right up in here.
Perhaps I'll throw in. What should I throw in? Flora the Fairy Realtor will make sure Katie sends the title gifters on her end your choice of a guided meditation or a bedtime story, an MP3 of a guided meditation or a bedtime story, if anybody might like one of those. No pressure. But this is your opportunity to fictionally own property. The advantages of fictionally owning property are endless. You get endless bragging rights, no need to mow the lawn. You can build whatever you want on it in your imagination. I mean, really. Fictional property ownership is the way to go.
Just 2 minutes, so it is urgent. We're not going to sit here all night. Your time is valuable. We appreciate you.
This opportunity to fictionally own a real tract of land.
Yeah, it's a limited time offer. Also a limited time offer to hit the follow button if you haven't already. Bada bing, bada boom. Share the live if you want. But I think you look like you have beautiful sky up there, and maybe it's getting to be a nice night for yours.
I'm going to boop the clouds real quick, because aren't they like perfectly chubby, boopable clouds? Would anybody else like to boop clouds with me? I'm lapsing out of, Katie has emerged from Flora, right? They're like little chicken nugget clouds. They're like, I want to.
Katie's always booping things. It's so cute. And I like when I'm in her chat, sometimes I'm like, boop the gnome, or boop whatever we're looking at. Again, Katie is a travel artiste, a travel creator. And so you get to see a lot of cool things with Katie. So if you don't already follow Katie. So get in your follows and get in your boops.
And get in these clouds. I mean, they're like little chicken nugget clouds. I want to take them and dip them in the sky sauce, and then have a little. I'm gonna have some cloud nuggets with me. Who wants a cloud nugget? I'm gonna have some cloud nuggets. Here, let me get some over there, Tabitha. I'm trying to get them. Cloud nuggets to Tabitha. There we go.
Oh, that's so satisfying. I had no idea. Jesse Mike, thank you for the Reiki hands. I needed some Reiki after this big battle. You are a superstar.
Exactly,
Thank you.
Patrick. These imaginations won't last long. Get yours today before supplies are gone and gone for good. Exactly.
Yep. See, we got so many creative people over in Katie's community, all the Katie Dads. Thank you so much again, Jesse Mike. Jesse Mike.
Jersey Mike, you're so sweet. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh, Katie is interrupting Flora for sure to say the live goal was achieved. You guys have activated the princess mode. A deep thank you.
Thank you, Ducky.
Getting ever
You have unlocked. Hopefully it works. I didn't bubble it up.
Oh my gosh, is that a bubble gun?
It doesn't work. Let me fix it. I'm using Commander Jokester's voice. Jersey Mike, thank you for the work.
I think your bubble gun is working fine. Your bubble gun is working just fine, Tea Leaf Reader, because it's making me feel bubbly.
See how Katie spins stuff? She's just so automatically that person. She's that person. And I was so happy to get to share space with you. There it is. Well, I have a fan on, so.
That's okay.
Yeah. So who got the who got this property? Everybody did. But just to confirm, it's gonna have to be a three-way split from me, Jordan, Julie, and Ducky. Y'all got the property. How about you?
To Jeff Hickman. All I saw was title gifted Jeff Hickman. Title gifted Jeff Hickman, lead singer of fictional rock. This is actually a marvelous occasion. Flora's coming back out to say, you see, guys, in our community, as I was saying earlier, we have multiple fictional rock bands. There's 4 now. And Jeff Hickman is the lead singer of fictional rock band Weenus. It's a very silly grunge band. And now tonight, Jeff Hickman, as title gifter of Roses, has assumed the fictionally. Jeff Hickman, it's like you bought your rock star pad. You're like the Mick Jagger of Weenus, owning property fictionally. You're a fictional rock star owning fictional property. Jeff Hickman, your grunge empire is growing. This is very exciting. Jersey Mike, you're a title gifter too. It didn't flash that.
Oh, unreal. I just relied on my chat. My chat is a very honest Sugar Cube Council. By the way, if it's your first time here, you're all a part of the Sugar Cube Council just by being able to talk in the chat.
Hi, Jen Franco.
How cute. Well, I just want to say thank you again to everybody for turning out.
Yes, definitely.
I'm getting a little tired myself.
Yes.
This has been awesome. You guys are so cool. Hi, Lindley. Mwah! It's so good to see you.
Thank you so much.
This
Jersey
has been
Mike.
a dream come true. Susan, thank you for joining the team. Well, you're already on. It's a dating party. Yeah.
So you guys are all, thank you to Tabitha and the Sugar Cubes community. I would just want to say thank you guys are all so sweet. You obviously adore Tabitha so much, and I want to thank everybody here. You guys are the best. Thank you for showing me what a TikTok battle is all about. Fun to learn about, fun to just thank you guys. You seriously helping us fulfill our live goal. In our community, we're gearing up for this big trip to Boston. So thank you for sure for helping us to unlock that. Our travels are expanding thanks to the likes of you.
And I want to say a couple things. One of the cool things that you unlocked that's a secret. Can I share one of the secrets about the Katie Did community and the travels?
Sure, yes, of course.
It's a limited offer, but it's a very generous offer. The people who really know the Katie Did community, when she's on her journeys, she will be able to give us the opportunity to community-wise choose a place to put something. And this something is a gift card that we can all put our energy towards for blessings, whatever good vibes we want to put into it. And that gift card will go to different spots that we are drawn to. And that is so inspirational. I'm like, there's so many ideas you've had, Katie, that I just want to be yoink, yoink, yoink. Like a little daisy. Boop, boop, boop. Really been fun to watch.
Vice versa, guys. Isn't creative? I mean, and all of you guys, I just want to shout out, remember, I hope you guys are also checking out each other's profiles. This is not tonight just about, Tabitha and I, right? I mean, and I know Tabitha agrees. I know, I feel like if we could say this at the same time, I'm sure we both would, with psychically. But you guys, we know, I want to put respect out there to Just Go Outside, to Jersey Mike, right? A travel blogger, 2 travel bloggers in their own right? To Razzle 1955, who just started live streaming, to Sharon, who just started live streaming. like Lise and her beautiful animals, right? Like I want to get to know more of the sugar cubes, but I hope you like this is a celebration to me tonight. Like we came out, like I came out to try something new, and as usual, you guys didn't disappoint. Like I
Yeah.
thank you so much for helping me travel the world more, like the world of TikTok tonight, more with you guys. You guys are all like just respect to all of you. Such deep gratitude. Jersey Mike, I did not mean to leave you out as title gifter. It didn't flash that sign. I didn't read it, but otherwise, you know, I love you, man. Like you
It's
guys
confusing.
all the best, and I hope you are checking out all of each other's stuff because that's what creativity is, right, Tabitha? Like you see my ideas, you take them, you run with them. I see your ideas. Like this is a bunch of creativity here tonight, guys. And I'm so. Can I tell a story real quick, Tabitha, about the gift card?
They call it steal like an artist, after all. Yes, I'd love to hear this story, but really quickly, I want to let you and your community, our community, know that it just gets better. If you choose to keep battling, it just gets better. Tell me your story about the gift cards.
So I just
Susan,
yeah, just because okay, so as Tabitha was relating to this, I'm saying this mostly to the sugar cubes. Is my friend, you know, like our friends in my community can tell you, we don't tell anybody about this, and that's for a lot of reasons. It's like you know, I feel like the world needs something good, right? That's just goodness for goodness sakes, like not doing it for any other reason. And I hope that doesn't even sound like virtue signaling or something. It's just like it's just something we want to do to make somebody smile, like that feeling when you find $1 on the street. Now the thing with these gift cards is I don't normally keep track of what happens. Jersey Mike actually is somebody who once bumped into a girl who found one of these gift cards. We don't often know what happens to them, but, and this is like the only time I will do this outside of my live streams because as I say, we're not doing it for any other reason. A most remarkable thing occurred. And I'm saying this to, and some of you guys already know this who are in my Discord. Like I told my subscribers first. Okay, so this past Sunday we were in the city of Kingston, New York, and we left behind a $10 gift cards to Target. We put 3 of them in different spots. Just again,
right.
Somebody will find them. After the live stream, my phone was dead, but I just happened. I wasn't even intentionally at that point pursuing where the other gift cards were. I happened to walk past where we had left one gift card. And I might cry. So I hope you guys will forgive me that, but at least I found this note and I'm keeping it in a plastic bag. There was a note that was taped in the place of the gift card. This is real, this is true. And the note says, a trans girl who ran from her home in Georgia a trans girl who ran from her Georgia home I had to take it out of the bag. I can't read it through the plastic. Oh my God, sorry. A trans girl who ran from her Georgia home found your gift card, and I sobbed. I didn't sob. They wrote, I sobbed. Thank you, a stranger in need.
Yes.
This is it.
Yes.
And I left them a note in return. And I started crying on the sidewalk and I had no tissues and I was like literally blowing my nose in Post-its until like Jeff ran and like found napkins. But I just wanted to share that with you guys because, and again, I don't usually, but like I share that because this is also part of what you contribute to tonight, like all of you guys and helping to get to know each other and that's the part of the pot to the gift cards. Like this is, you know, in part going to go towards that. So, you know, I would love to see our community grow where we could leave $100 gift cards. You know what I mean? So,
right.
Because I don't often know what happened, but I left a note in the place of it just to say that like we love you and we believe in you and you know we wish you know like we just wish you all the best to that person. And I don't know if you get it, but just this is like thank you. I'm not saying this to celebrate me. I'm celebrating my community here. And as you guys are getting to know each other, like thank you guys for contributing what you do to support this community because I can increase the pot size thanks to you. And you guys. We helped somebody who had to run away from home get something they needed. So thank you.
Oh gosh. Yes, 100%. Wow. And again, everything counts. If you are not a gifter because you don't feel comfortable with it or it's not your thing or just not able to do it, your taps and your engagement, your comments, your shares, right. Your enthusiasm, that is currency. Your time is currency. Like you've probably seen that trend lately, but it truly is. And you may as well spend it with cool, good people who are going to make you laugh and also take moments for serious things like that.
Right? Like
that is a beautiful, beautiful story.
I couldn't like resist like sharing that just when you were so kindly celebrating what we do. I just wanted to make sure it's what, you know, that we know it's what we do. Like Tabitha is a subscriber to my community. Like Tabitha, this is something you helped do. You know what I'm saying? Like, so.
That's true. I hadn't thought about that. It's just one
I'm
of those,
saying,
like, I
like,
gotta be part. I need the emotes. Also, by the way, I think I really want you to have some more emotes, and I think maybe I can help you with some training on that if you're open to it.
that would be
It's
fantastic.
actually, it's actually pretty easy. Um, so
Hello, Celtic Wolf. Hello, everybody. If you guys were commenting, I just want to say, as usual, you guys know, like, this is my first time with the battle format too, so I do want to apologize if somebody was like commenting something that I didn't see and you were really hoping I would get it. I just hope
yeah,
you guys know it's not no love, but just again the
yeah.
intent.
Yeah, if you don't know, if you're new to people co-hosting, like what we're doing, what we did was a whole battle, but now we're just co-hosting, and neither of us can see everybody's chat. Like I can only see my own chat, and Katie can only see her own chat. So sometimes we can't catch everybody, and we're grateful for all of you being here.
Absolutely, this has been like I'm learning so much about this, and like first of all, I'm learning so much again about like the love that's here. So I want to thank everybody for coming out, like Jersey Mike and Rick and everybody, like to requote all the gifters. I literally took screen caps of everybody, and it's going on my community fridge. And you guys are, and the sugar cubes are just obviously marvelous with a lot of love to give. So this is just wonderful tonight. And this is so fun. Like the battling. I mean, what do you guys think? This is fun to like to have funny gimmick things. Jeff Hickman, your roses are delicious.
Yes. Somebody was asking me, was it tater tot? I absolutely love all the things. I love all the things. I love tiny things. I love fairies. I mean, I love fairies. I got the tiny globe. I love tiny things. Silly goose. We love all the things. This is a lot of fun. Good. And Joseph is a new subscriber. I love it. And he's bouncing back and forth. Joseph and anybody else who's a subscriber, if you've forgotten or you need a reminder, whatever, Tuesdays and Thursdays we do yes or no card polls. And you get an automatic opportunity for 2 subscriber 3-card tarot readings during the Sunday night showdown. And I don't think I have that event posted, so I'm going to need to put that one up. But it's 6:30 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. Thank you for letting me do my housekeeping.
And Tabitha, I think one night, guys, were whether it's a battle format or just a featured format, we'd all love to get together again. Maybe it would be fun just to even co-stream. Tea Leaf Reader was going to teach me about tea leaf reading. Like so if you guys are interested in that educationally or anything related to divination, we'd love to maybe set up another live event, battle or not, where we can learn. Right, I think we have a lot to learn from. Right, again, I encourage you guys to be poking each other's profiles. There's what a marvelous collection.
And I think we could do that. We would only need like maybe 45 minutes, but we can extend it too. So
very cool.
Yay!
Pascalina, bonjour, Pascalina.
My buddy Jesse is here. You're an oak leaf reader. Ooh, Jersey Mike. That makes a lot of sense. I can see that for you. You got that vibe. Hey! Good to see you, Jesse. I'm glad you were able to come in. Hope you had a marvelous day. All right, so if you want to take off, I know it's pretty dark out there, Katie. Do you know how to disconnect when you're co-hosting?
I'm mostly a person who connects, Tabitha, so I might need your help with
this. This final lesson is the hardest.
Yes, right? I don't think any of us want to say goodnight or goodbye.
Saying goodnight is such sweet sorrow. So let me see myself. I believe at the bottom corner, bottom left corner, you should have the rings that say co-hosts with it. It's like 2 little rings.
Yes.
If you hit that, then you get a little pop-up that says you can invite live creators should we want to have more of a party. But after it says invite live creators on the far side, you see the rings again and an X with that. If you hit that, you will disconnect. Or I can disconnect you, actually. Okay. You'll disconnect me if you hit that. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. So if I disconnect. So thank you again, everybody, tonight for your graciousness. And Tabitha, maybe I'll let you sign us off. Good night, sugar cubes. And I'll stay on. And if you hit goodbye, Tabitha, I still stay on with my folks, right?
Yes, you still stay online.
Okay, yep. So we'll do an after party with you guys in just a sec. But so thank you again, sugar cubes.
And thank you all the Katydids. And thank you, Raven Wolf, for saying hi. I saw you. All right, guys. See you on the flip side. We love all of you. This was awesome. Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Hey guys. I feel like we can talk a little more now. I didn't want to talk over I didn't want to talk over Tabitha while she was doing stuff. Thank you guys so much. We need to you're going to sleep, Pascalina. I don't blame you. This is oh boy, oh boy. Jersey Mike, thank you so much. Celtic Wolf, you are awesome. Seriously, you guys are fantastic. What friends I have in you. Thank you, all of you. You're all so incredibly special. If there's anything, we're unlocking the trip to Boston, so I hope we can make this absolutely smashing for you guys this weekend. But if there's anything that you guys want to request, for example, if you'd like to see us do a certain something or, I don't know, if there's a way that I can thank you guys for tonight, a special Mad Libs, a special, I don't know, if there's something special you guys would like to see this Sunday. I soldiered through, Stones fan. Oh my goodness. You got into the Mad Libs there, Stones fan. I felt bad that I couldn't just take everybody's words tonight. Oh my gosh. So what did you guys think? And not that anybody had to change their minds about anything or be sold on anything. I feel like it was definitely fun. What do you think of this TikTok battle thing? It was definitely fun. You guys, I feel like I get to see different sides of you guys. Sharon, don't worry, honey. You just be you. Some nights I know you're up in here throwing all the dinosaurs left and right, and sometimes I know you gotta rest. Uh-oh. We have a bonus invitation from Davey. Davey, I'm gonna have to sign off soon, guys, because I got a little bit of a long ride home. But shrug real quick.
Katie,
What's up, brother?
what's happening?
Look at this. We got a little...
So, can you hear me okay? Can you hear me
Oh, there we
okay?
go. Yeah, Jeff was... My Jeff was trying to call me again.
Oh,
Right
was
now I
he?
can.
Okay, I was going to tell you real fast.
Yes.
Some night soon, we should do a battle against Marty and Thrasher. And I'll
You guys want to see that in the comments?
I'll let them know.
What do you think, guys, Ray? What do you think of Davey's suggestion? He wants to rally some of these NYC guys to do this again. I know, right? Striker's mom isn't Davey's.
I know Marty and them always accept you, They try to get you to play, so I'm gonna tell them and let's say let's play one night when you're on. So we'll just get a scheduled night. I'll schedule it with them, when you're on Thursday night or Wednesday night or whatever,
Sure, that's wonderful.
because they're on all the time. They're on all the time battling. So
yes,
I can tell Marty to reach out to you, and then all that good stuff.
That sounds wonderful, Davey. Thank you for coordinating a New York.
Then we can have some fun because Marty loves you. And
I appreciate that. That's big.
He's told me that.
He's such a sweet guy.
I'm gonna see if they're on real fast. Let me look.
Got it. That's fine, Davey. Just I won't be able to do it tonight. I definitely should.
I know, but I'm just looking to see it. I know that, but I was just saying. If they were on,
Got it.
They're battling random people tonight. But I'm gonna let them know in a future date because see Dan, all the NYC, and Carlos under NYC underscore tours. That's also with Blue Shift. They're gonna battle. They're gonna battle Marty and Thrashers after Carlos gets back from Puerto Rico.
That sounds. I'm sure it's gonna be awesome. All those guys are such characters.
Well,
That's awesome.
The only person through Blue Shift that you haven't met yet is Carlos, NYC underscore tours. And he wasn't at the Blue Shift thing. He was working that day. He's known as the Green Truck Gang.
Got
and
it. Got it.
you will too. Cool. But yeah, when Blue Shift schedules your next battles, if you want to do some more through the Blue Shift agency, if you want to battle for gloves, just for gloves, for boosting gloves, you can battle me and I will lose to you so you can get gloves for your
What
big
a-
battle, for your big battles.
Look at this gentleman helping a lady with her gloves.
Because you know what I'm saying. I'm just teaching you a little bit real fast before you go home. But
These are good tips for all you guys. And
but
Jersey Mike, I
yeah,
see in the comments we could battle definitely.
yeah, because you can do you can. I see in the comments too. But what I was going to tell you was like Blue Shift will probably schedule you maybe one or two a month or something.
Okay.
And that's about it because that's what Dan and Carlos do, maybe once a month or so. And
Got
so,
it.
so Blue Shift is really good. And if you ever wanted to do a team battle, you could probably get Tea Leaf Reader in a. Is she with Blue Shift too?
She is. Yeah, that was how this
Okay.
battle happened.
You know
Yeah.
what? You can have Blue Shift set you up with Carlos and All Day NYC and do an all Blue Shift battle.
Nice. Nice. So that
Sometime.
would be
So
hilarious.
that would be kind of wild to get All Day, and then that way you can meet Carlos. And you'll just love his character. He is so funny. He's so great.
It
And
sounds
and he does wonderful things too for people.
that's
Just like
I look
just like
forward
All
to
Day
hearing-
NYC.
That's
And
awesome.
he was there the night when the day when Marty rung the bell when he finished his chemo. He was down there at the hospital. Carlos was down there at the hospital with
Oh, I see.
with some other greeters to greet him. And hey, Texas foodie, how are you?
I just want to hit up a couple of the comments. I love Stones fan. Stones fan Davey is saying we're hat versus hat tonight.
Yeah. If you haven't given Katie a follow, Maricel or
Hi,
Texas
Adrian. Hi,
foodie,
Adrian.
give her a follow over there. She is really super nice. She's very animated. She's like a real life Disney princess.
Oh,
And her and her husband Jeff are great people. So
thank
if you
you,
want to
Davey,
give
and vice versa.
and Reet, my friend Reet, I shared the live with her because I said,
Awesome.
and I told her that everybody follows you because she knows Mario and she knows Dave and she knows Kenny and everything. So
Awesome. Thank
I
you,
got
Marisol.
so yeah, and these are all my friends. Marisol,
Awesome, guys. Hello.
Marisol, she's a good, positive person.
That's wonderful. So now, Davey, I'm afraid I'm going to have to cut us off.
Okay.
I honestly, guys, have about an hour to drive home.
But
so
I just
I'm
wanted
gonna...
I just wanted to let you know a few things before, and then introduce you to my new friends, my friends and stuff.
This is awesome.
Because I told
Victoria,
you.
congratulations.
Have a
Sorry,
great night,
Sharon's
okay?
daughter, Victoria, guys. Good night, Davey. Thank you so much for all of your help. Really, your tips, your
You're
education,
welcome.
the gifts, everything. Thank you, Davey.
You're welcome.
You're awesome.
And I did message your phone so you can read it tonight.
Excellent. Thank you.
All right, I'll talk
And
to you
Victoria,
later.
congratulations. Like celebrating Victoria's CPR passing. This is awesome. So where am I? So guys, and I'm gonna be and Davey again, give it up guys for Davey Dog and Razzle19 and Sharon and all of those guys, especially tonight, who are helping us learn how a battle goes. Davey is so supportive, right? And Rick is so supportive, Sharon, everybody. Like, thank you so much for teaching me this stuff. And you guys can decide for yourselves if you like to battle or not. But it was fun just like doing it, right? So where am I? I'm hearing a lot of where am I's. I'm actually at my job. I wasn't going to be able to make it home in time for the live, so I just worked with where the Wi-Fi was. I'm like literally using the library's Wi-Fi. I'm here in Brewster, New York, in New York's Hudson Valley in Putnam County. So I've got about an hour drive home. So I'm going to go out and head out and do that now. Love you guys. And thank you, really. Like, thank you. Jersey Mike, those galaxies, my friend. And Jersey, like, I loved seeing how the friendship was happening. Like, oh my gosh, like, just seeing you guys supporting Tabitha, supporting me. It was, like, so sweet and so fun. So thank you. And guys, we hit our live goal. This is amazing. Margaret, I'm so glad if you had fun. I hope we gave you a laugh. Hi, Katie, Catherine, Ryan. I remember you from last night. Jeff Hickman. Thank you so much. The title gifter, Jeff Hickman, lead singer of Weenus, now living in his fictional land in Antarctica with Jersey Mike. We're going to leave. So the Boston trip will probably begin Saturday. I might do, like, we're going to see. So the Boston trip should be on. So Stones fan, Lise, if you guys want to maybe hang out a little bit Saturday, let me know. We could do a little community meetups, guys, right along the way. So probably Saturday we'll start heading out there, and then we'll take it from there. So good night, guys. Cowboy Kevin, how are you, friends? Thanks, you guys. Just, I don't know. As I say, if you have any special suggestions to thank you guys for tonight, for the Boston trip or anything, just let me know. Really, guys, thank you. You're amazing. Rick, thank you. Like, all of you guys. Adela, thank you. Like, you're so sweet, Adela. Thank you. You're so cute. All right, guys, good night. Have a wonderful night. Take care of yourselves. Bye for now. I'll see you. Well, I'll probably be on tomorrow night. We can talk more about this and just hang out and chill. We'll have a more chill night tomorrow night. Bye.